just want to know, Mr. Ike Stevens, I heard your comment. I heard your little clip from your little live feed. And those of you guys that haven't heard it, it's going to be coming up here in a second. And after it's done, we're going to have a chat. So stay tuned. You're going to hear some things that some people don't want out.
Anyways, I don't have much more to say. I don't. I don't really have much more to say. You know? Here's what you guys need to take out of this, you drivers out there. If you got a guy like Howard Lindbergh or Matthew Murray who you're working for, get the hell out of there. Gary Compton, get out of there. You know what I'm talking about. All you drivers that are at Bellaflor, if Howard keeps his job, get out of there. Leave. Go. Okay, I'm telling.
So, Ike, I should get the hell out of here, right? Why? Because you couldn't cut it? Why? Because you didn't know how to read? Or is it because you didn't have the ability to get the sponsorships that you wanted to cover your payments like you thought you were going to do once you got into a big Peterbilt? You know, there's a difference, Ike. I don't work for Matthew Murray. I work with Matthew Murray. I have my own company inside of his company. You, sir, don't think of yourself more than a company driver. You may think and talk about how you're God's gift to trucking and you could fix Bellaflor. How in the fuck are you going to fix anything when you can't even run a single truck operation your damn self? You put out videos talking about how Matt was dispatching for you. Well, if the money wasn't working for you by what he was doing, why don't you take some goddamn control yourself? No, you want to rely on other people and then bitch about things when they don't work out. Should we talk about the shit you talked about trucking exec? Should we talk about that, Ike? Oh, you're running back. Oh, trucking exec is being wronged. What about all the shit you said about him? How about how you were lied to by Little Dog about Travel Loco? The numbers you were given were wrong. That's why you left Travel Loco, right, Ike? You weren't making the money you were supposed to. You kept having to run overnights. Right? Somebody else lied to Ike. It's not my fault, people. I don't know why this keeps happening to me. I'm a good Christian. Bullshit. You're a fucking snake in the grass that don't know shit. You want to act all big and fucking bad? Fine. My foot. My foot. He didn't care about my foot. Ah! Be a goddamn man and you do it your damn self. Oh, that's right. You can't make enough money. You couldn't make enough money here. Let's talk about you got this big Peterbilt and you're going to pay off this Peterbilt. And what happened within, 5 months? Trying to pressure Matt into buying out another company so you could get out of the truck and be the safety manager and do recruiting YouTube videos because you're tired of driving. What happened with that, Ike? Oh, my foot. They don't care about me. You pushed yourself for your own damn reasons, Ike, because you are a money hungry son of a bitch. All the people you've backstabbed, you've tried to get at from the back, from behind the scenes, all the shit you've stirred up over the years, and you want to act like you're some fucking savior? You got ideas that will help run a company? What's your idea, Ike? Shoot a YouTube video? I'm Ike Stevens. I'm popular because I'm big on YouTube. Half the people that watch you for the fucking train wreck you are. You want to talk about, getting away from Matthew Murray? I'll put it this way, Ike. You were handed everything at first. You knew everything down to the dollar and cent of what things were going to cost. And when things changed, our different charges, you knew about them. They were brought to you. But what'd you say? I'm getting a big black Peter belt. That's all I care about. You want to talk about how many times that you ran hundreds of miles out of route just to go home and then would complain about your fuel bill? Or do we want to talk about, I surely shouldn't say this, but what you really did for Bellaflor? You want to brag about how you lowered their CSA score because you're a good driver? What'd you cost them? You want to throw out rumors, speculation. How much money did you make for that company, Ike? When it wasn't flower season, when you knew what to do to make the company money. Ike, I'm over here and I'm doing just fine. The last 2 weeks, I've brought into the company almost 10 grand. And I still get to go home and see my wife and my kids. Still making money for the company, still making money for myself. Just because you can't hack it doesn't mean other people have a fucking problem. Just because you can't run a business doesn't mean other people aren't intelligent enough to do so. Just because you need people to pay your way doesn't mean other people do. The more and more you open your cocksucker, the more and more you sound like a screaming bloody liberal. Oh, I'm a victim. Oh, give me this, give me that. We'll get back into this in a second. I gotta pull away from this dock. Sorry, I had to do some work real quick. So let's finish this out so I can be done with this bullshit. Mr. Ike Stevens, shut the fuck up. Seriously. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You don't know what the fuck you're doing. You don't know shit that's happened over here since you left. You want to sit there and keep bragging about threatening lawsuits? What if everybody you work for put out your real numbers? Put out who you really are as a driver. You want to try to run Matt's name into the fucking mud because you failed? Because you couldn't hack it? You're a sad individual, Ike. And if you weren't such a fucking prick, I may actually feel sorry for you. You were given an opportunity that not many drivers have been given. And you pissed it away because you know better. You found an excuse. You found a man who admitted to his mistakes, and you used those mistakes against him. But when people bring up shit you've done in the past, it's in the past. Like I said, you're a fucking crybaby liberal, Ike. You may act all big and bad and tough, and you're a big Texan, and you believe in all this great stuff, and you're an honest Christian man, but you're not. We all know about the videos and the screenshots of the stupid shit you did, and you want us to go, everybody likes boobs. You want to talk about how bad Matthew Murray is? What'd you come out of pocket to get into that fucking Peterbilt, Ike? When you left Bellaflor before your truck was ready, and you did live streams from your porch talking about how broke you were when you were told not to yet, but you just couldn't take it anymore. I need a break before I change jobs. I need a break. You want something to get let out that hasn't been out there? Who helped put the plates on your truck? Who helped paid for that? You think it was all Matt? Think he was the only one that had a hand in that? You damn sure didn't. Or how about the fact that the money that you sent for that, most of it got sent back to you because you were an idiot and left your job before it was time to switch companies. Yeah, that's how bad of a person Matt is. He sent you back money for you and your family. He adjusted the pay period because you couldn't figure out how to run a damn truck. And you want to sit there and run the man's name in the ground. You want to come at me for something? Go right ahead. Don't tell me where the fuck to go or what the fuck to do. Just because you can't cut it doesn't mean nobody else can. Seems funny, I'm over here with more expenses at home than you have, with more money going out than you do. Yet, my family, we're putting money back to buy land and a house. I'm not sitting here going crazy. I'm also not dumb enough to book a load going somewhere without knowing all the details. Everybody knows Ike's video about when he went down to Daytona Beach, right? I'm at the Daytona International Speedway unloading the truck. I was on the phone when you got that load, Ike. What happened with that load? You weren't negotiating it because you don't know how to fucking negotiate. Matt was negotiating that load for you. What'd you hear? You heard Daytona International Speedway, and the first thing come out of your mouth was book it. You didn't know how much it paid. You didn't know when it delivered. You didn't know jack shit. You just knew it was going to someplace you could shoot a YouTube video at. I'm going to tell you something, Ike. This trucking industry does not revolve around fucking YouTube. Like I said, man, if you weren't such a fucking arrogant asshole, I might feel sorry for you. But I don't. I defended you for many years. All the stupid shit you did. A lot more stupid shit I could put out here. Is it worth it? No. You want to stand back and be a bully and act like nobody's going to punch you back in the fucking mouth? You got another thing coming. I'm tired of you running a good man's name into the ground just to boost your own fucking little pissant ego. So the next time you want to try to reach out and give me advice, like I just said, shut the fuck up, Ike. Now it's time to get to work. Because, unlike you, I got a truck to pay for. I got my own way to make in this industry. I don't need a company telling me what to do, when to do it, and how to do it. Stay safe, everybody. Talk to y'all later.